Hey guys, so tonight we are going to go live for the first time and do a story time, like a bedtime story time on Instagram. And I knew this would be risky with our 2-year-old and our 1-year-old, but our 1-year-old did go to sleep. Our 2-year-old, however, made it somewhat impossible to actually do this. And so I think it's important that if we're going to share our life, that we share like the moments that don't always go the best or don't always work out. So we did our family story time because that's what we do. But it definitely wasn't a video you would want to sit through, like unless you're from a big crazy family and you can totally roll with it, you wouldn't have wanted to join. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to show you a little reel of it. But I think the moral of my story in sharing this is a couple of things. Like Instagram versus real life is number one. And number two is like not to judge. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to try to make it quick. So Sethi is my fourth. I love him so much. Like I could go grab him out of his sleep right now and snuggle him. That's how much I love him, and he's finally sleeping. But I had 3 obviously before him if he's my fourth, and obviously I thought I had like a lot of experience, right? Like I had 3 kids. And so if I saw a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old up like late, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I would have been like, put your kid to bed. Like, what's happening? Get it together. Like, bedtime. Hello. Sethi is a whole other breed when it comes to bedtime. So I think what happened was when I got pregnant with Juliana, Sethi was only 6 months old. So he was still breastfed, he was still not sleeping through the night, and I was absolutely exhausted. So my husband, so that I could get sleep, would just take him when he would wake up after I fed him and just sleep with him. He would take him out to the living room and sleep on the couch with him because I was working full time and I was in my first trimester and I was exhausted. Like I almost couldn't function. And so Sethi got used to sleeping with his dad and like not sleeping alone. And so that is still a struggle for him to go to bed at a normal time and to sleep by himself. So he's 2 now. And we've had moments of like, we're going to break this habit and we're going to, reclaim nighttime and all of those good things. But I also realize that like he's not going to sleep with us forever, right? Like if something, God forbid, were to happen to Sethi, I wouldn't say, man, I wish that I would have gotten him to go to bed at a decent hour. I would say, I wish I would have just let him snuggle and fall asleep. So I say all that to say, if you don't have kids, you definitely don't want to judge people who you see doing something you might not think you agree with or you would never do. And even if you have kids, like I did, I had 3, so I really thought I like knew what I was talking about. You don't want to judge because every kid is different and you never know like what's around the corner for you. So sorry to all the moms that I low-key judged for not having it all figured out just right. So enjoy this little reel of real and you'll be able to see why we didn't share our story time with all of you. Hopefully this encourages some of you moms who look at other moms and think they have it all figured out and you don't.